Welcome to Sure Shot Archery. Today we're going to be talking about the top 64 men that attended the Rio 2016 Olympics. And we're going to be checking out what kind of sights and sight pins they used at the Olympics. So, if you have any questions on any of these products, I would go check out Lancaster Archery. They're going to give you information on each of the sight and sight pins, but you're going to be able to get pricing and stuff like that. So, if you're looking to pick something up after hearing all this information, check it out over there. So we're first going to start off with just your sight, not the pin, just the sight. And leading that category is Excel. With the Excel Achieve sight, they had 35 archers for 54.68% of the total shooters using their sight. Next up is Shibuya. With the Shibuya Ultima Carbon, they had 20 archers using that sight, and that's 31.25% of the total archers. Next up is the AS sight, something I'm not familiar with, but it was quite popular because there's quite a few sights here. So there was 5 archers using the AS sight for 7.8%. Now, those 5 archers get broken down into 3 different sights. 2 archers were using the AS SX200. 2 archers were using the AS SX200 short sight. And 1 archer was using the AS ES RTX 5000. Next up is Sherlock with 2 archers and 3.1%. Fibix had 1 archer with the Fibix FV 200, 1.5%. And then there was a win-win, and they just said old. So I'm guessing there was 1 archer using a much older model much older model sight by win-win. They made up for 1.5%. Now, next up, we're going to talk about sight pins. Now, there's 2 kinds, so I just want to let you know. There's your standard sight pin with no lens, and then there's some people were using sights with a lens, but their lens has no magnification because magnification is not allowed in Olympic recurve. So, just wanted to clarify before we go into this. So, 53 archers were using the standard sight pin. That's 82.8% of the total archers. Now, 10 archers, or 15.6%, were using Titan scopes. These archers were using scopes that have lenses with no magnification. Of those 10, 8 of them were using regular Titans, and 2 of them were using Titan micros. There was also 1 shooter using a Sprigarelli sight pin for 1.5%. Now let's cover the sight and sight pin used by the archers that won medals and the archer that set the new world record at the Olympic Games. So Kim Woo-jin shot the new world record, and he used a XL Achieve sight with a standard sight pin. Now, starting off with the medalists, Brady Ellison in 3rd place for the bronze used an Excel Achieve and a Titan sight pin. In 2nd place for silver, John Charles Valadont used a AS SX200 short sight with a standard sight pin. And last but certainly not least, for the gold medal shot by Kuban Chan, he used the Excel Achieve sight with a standard sight pin. So all this information was really awesome to find. I'll leave a link for the site I got it from in the description down below if you want to check it out yourself. I found it really fascinating. It's cool to see what equipment Olympic level archers bring to the field. Hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it for you. And as always, happy shooting.